Lauren and Benjamin, well, as investigators work on multiple fronts across the country in this case, trying to put it all together, all the pieces, the missing links. Let's bring in former FBI agent Maureen O'Connell. So, Maureen, thank you for joining us. And I want to ask you off the bat, is Brian Laundrie missing or hiding? What do you think?
Brian Laundrie is either hiding. I agree with the family that he isn't missing, he's hiding. And I find it also interesting and worthy of note that his family waited 4 days before they called the police, almost as if they're trying to give him a good arm's length or a good leg up on getting to wherever he's going. Is he, in Carlton, in that area that he's very familiar with? He could be. Would it be the first time that a family has lied to law enforcement to give their family member some time and space to get away? No, it wouldn't.
So, as you know, police in Northport, which is, by the way, I believe is about 85 miles south of Tampa. So the police, they're stressing just yesterday that Brian Laundrie is not considered a suspect in Gabby Petito's disappearance, but a person of interest. At what point does this investigation take a turn?
If they find Gabby or they find, God forbid, her body, then the whole table turns on him. He obviously knows where the last place she was seen. He obviously has a ton of information. And the fact that he came home and for 11 days they never let the family know where she was just screams of their knowledge and involvement. This entire case from stem to stern is just a parade of red flags.
So do things get worse for Brian Laundrie the longer he hides? And, given the social media timestamps of their cross-country trip, how long can he hide or remain missing?
He was getting backed into a corner, and that's why he fled. He likely fled in the middle of the night. He knew they didn't have surveillance on him because he wasn't going to talk to the police. And why would the police waste, an entire surveillance team on a person where the entire house was dark? It seemed like they were just hunkering down. So, yes. Go ahead.
No, you continue.
I just think that, law enforcement has just been working diligently from minute one on all kinds of areas. Whether or not Laundrie speaks to them, that's, neither here nor there when you consider all the avenues available to them. Like they're looking at LPR readers or license plate readers. They can find out where they were. The FBI is tracking their phones, all their, if either of them had an Apple Watch or anything like that. They're looking at all this stuff. They're syncing it up with statements made. They're for sure looking at those texts that came in after Gabby's parents thought she was missing. Those, I think, are going to be crucial to this investigation, where they ping off of.
Speaking of parents, Maureen, Brian lives with his parents. Police believe he had been laying low at his parents' house since September 1st, which is about 2 weeks ago. Of course, now, they're saying they haven't seen him since Tuesday. So what about his parents or relatives or friends who might have spoken to him or have an idea of where Brian Laundrie could be? I mean, do they face criminal charges or legal jeopardy for not telling authorities or for not cooperating to their fullest capabilities?
Well, the parents are going to have a hard time saying at any point in this investigation that they didn't know anything, because simply by virtue of the fact that they did not respond to text messages from Gabby's parents, who were, by all accounts, good friends of theirs, shows their complicity. So they're going to have a real hard time backing out of that one if, in fact, this thing goes the way some of us think it might go.
Yeah, she lived with the Laundries for over a year. Her name is Gabby Petito. We hope that she returns home safely. If you know or if you have seen anything that could help find her, call 800-CALL-FBI. 800-CALL-FBI. That's 800-225-5324. Former FBI agent Maureen O'Connell, thank you very much, Maureen, for joining us.
Thank you, Arthur.